All right, so this year marks the 20th anniversary of The Sandlot. Who'da thunk it, like you said, right?
I know, right?
A childhood favorite for many people, including myself. Tonight there's going to be a special screening at Security Service Field. Yeah. And with us is the writer and director, David Mickey Evans. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it very much.
So you're visiting baseball parks all around the U.S. for
Absolutely.
this special screening, correct?
Yep.
Is this your first time visiting Colorado Springs? You told me you have a sister in town, actually,
I have a sister here, yeah. Terry. Hi, Terry.
Hello.
Oh, it's her birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday,
Terry.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Yes, the first time I've ever been to Colorado Springs. I've been to Colorado many times, mostly on the other side of the Rockies.
All right.
So I had no idea how beautiful it is here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
you were saying Garden of the Gods, like right there.
Just spectacular. Just spectacular. Loved it.
So why did you decide to do this? Like, who came up with the idea to, do a special screening on the 20th anniversary?
Well, last year, around the same time, I went to the people at Fox and I said, hey, what are you going to do for next year, meaning this year, for the 20th anniversary? They said, well, we got this great DVD we're going to do, Blu-ray and all that. I said, that's really cool. I said, but I don't know how many thousands and thousands of people over these intervening years has said, hey, why don't you show this movie in a baseball park?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a really good idea. So I said, why don't we take it on tour? Well, and they said, they just agreed instantly. They said, that's just great, let's do it. So, they got the logistics together and all that. We started like the end of February. I've been driving around the country now. I think I've done more than 20,000 miles.
Oh, so you're driving around the country?
No, I drive, yeah, with my chief of security, my German Shepherd.
Nice.
My fiance and I, doing the whole, the whole road trip thing. And this is going to be the 18th screening tonight at
Security
the
Service.
Park, Security Service Park. And I got a few more months to go. But why did I want to do it? Because first of all, with the exception of making this movie in the summer of '92, this is the greatest summer gig I've ever had. Okay,
all right.
And I wanted the opportunity, because I get thousands and thousands and thousands of emails a year. Thank you for this movie. We love this movie. You don't understand, Mr. Evans. The kids in your movie are like my kids' brothers. That sort of thing,
Definitely.
I wanted to be able to shake hands and meet as many fans as I could to tell them thank you right back.
Well, you said that the movie, it's about a group of boys, coming-of-age tale, summer of '62 in baseball. Why do you think people connect with it so much, and why is it such, like a cult classic?
Well, probably a couple of reasons. One, it's this little fictional piece of history. It's immortal. It's stuck in time. It's never going to get old. Those kids are never going to grow up in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay? It happens in 1962, which I suppose you could argue is the last, innocent year. That word gets overused, but it kind of really was innocent, more simple time in America.
Yeah, no PEDs or anything like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that no matter who you are, where you came from, how you grew up, whether you were in the Bronx or in the middle of Iowa or anything like that, and I've learned this from many, many fans over the course of these travels, you either identify with those kids as somebody that you were, somebody that you wanted to be, or at least somebody that you knew.
Yeah, so you're either like the nerd, like Smalls,
exactly.
or you were the jock, like Rodriguez.
Exactly. And if you were in the Bronx, your Sandlot was, the asphalt out in front of your apartment buildings or whatever, stickball, right?
Definitely.
With a pinky and a stick. Or if you were in Middle America, you actually had a Sandlot.
So speaking of like Rodriguez and Smalls and all the actors from the movies, we've all seen the articles of where are they now.
Sure.
Have you kept in touch with any of the actors?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This day and age, like Facebook, Twitter, social media,
easy.
You can't not.
Definitely.
And it makes it, that's I think the beauty of that sort of technology is, these guys are all my Facebook buddies. We check in with each other all the time. I've actually had a number of them. They sort of fly in and out at some of these events with me and sign autographs and all that kind of stuff.
Also, they've joined you at like the screenings and whatnot.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
Like Chauncey Lee Party and Pat Renner, who played Squints and Ham, they came with me to one of the big stadiums, Target Field, Minneapolis, the Twins.
Nice.
And
it's a good thing it wasn't during the winter.
No, exactly. It rained like crazy, but they're tough fans up there, very tough. They just sat there and they were cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Boston Red Sox and the Twins stopped their infield practice and their batting practice and rushed to get pictures with these guys. It's like the big heroes, those were their heroes.
You were telling me about Big Papi, David
grabbed
Ortiz.
him, yeah. He did. He grabbed him. You're my hero. And poor Pat's looking up like, oh man, you're very large.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been unbelievably awesome.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, you're going to have time for autographs and pictures with the fans, obviously.
Absolutely.
What line from the movie would you say is your favorite or that's most often used?
I'll give you both.
Okay.
The one that's absolutely the most famous and most often used is, of course, "You're killing me, Smalls."
Oh, definitely.
Okay?
Yes.
I hear that everywhere.
Do you
all
ever
over
get
the
sick
world.
of it?
No, never,
Never?
never. No.
right.
It's just like, because every time somebody says it, it's like fresh.
Yeah.
It's a new person saying that snarky, sarcastic line. I love it. And then, but my personal favorite one is, "Remember, kid, heroes get remembered, but legends never die."
Definitely.
That's my favorite.
Yes, one of the most memorable ones for sure. But we have to mention the secret weapon.
Indeed.
The shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher.
Yep.
The PF Flyers.
Oh,
and I actually
dude, you
got
have some. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I jumped on the website.
Look at that. Is so.
The special
look at
Sandlot
this.
edition and everything.
That it is. It
Yeah.
says it on. This is the original
packaging
retro
of
box.
the Sandlot.
Yeah,
you
look at
open
that.
it up. They're used.
Oh, that's
so
okay, dude.
Fair warning.
And it
you
has
got
the little Sandlot
tag.
thing, and on
Yeah.
the inside here,
Definitely.
it says it right there. The secret weapon.
Yep. And
I
if you
got-
see the sole too, you
Oh
see.
yeah, that's right. You got
yeah,
the
they're-
Sandlot insole.
Yeah.
In
they're
there
a little
somewhere.
used, like
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
okay.
because they're really comfy, and they're not available anymore on
nope.
online. So sorry.
I'll tell you what. Listen, you have an incredibly valuable artifact here. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I had a couple of pairs of these, like I got them, when they came out, and I auctioned off a silent auctioned a pair of these for charity. Guy paid $1,200 for them.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
you sure you want those back?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Now that you say that, especially.
Yeah, right.
I might not even wear them again anymore.
I recommend a safe deposit box. Okay.
For sure. So thanks again for joining us. It was a pleasure. Buy your tickets, Security Service Field.
Absolutely.
David, Mickey Evans, everybody. The Great Bambino.
Indeed.
Thanks a lot for
Thanks,
joining
man.
us.
Thank you very
But
much.
right before you leave, though,
Yeah.
there's also a very memorable scene, one of my favorites of the movie.
Uh-huh.
I have to ask about that magic moment
Oh, yeah.
when Squint steals that kiss from Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah.
Can you describe the making of the scene and everything that led up to it?
Oh,
as far
absolutely.
as like the actors and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Chauncey Leopardi, as a little 12, 13-year-old young man, okay, was not at all goofy like his character. He was, he was a bit of a player,
Oh,
right?
nice.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Don't let the glasses fool you.
No.
You
In
can check
real
it
life.
out right there. You see
There
it.
it is.
Yeah.
And for weeks leading up to that scene, Dave, Mr. Evans, we're going to shoot that scene today? And he was just anxious, and he was like vibrating. He was so anxious. And of course, this is the greatest thing for a director, so I just kept ratcheting up that pressure on him,
Yeah.
And then the day he got to meet Marley Shelton, I mean, he's so big. Marley, she must have
who
been
still
5'9".
looks great, by
She's
the way.
absolutely beautiful
Yeah.
lady. And he's looking up at her, and I just said, "Oh, dude, this is just going to be so good," And he kept asking, and it took 3 days. We had to go back 3 times to that pool. And finally, I said, "All right, we're going to do it." And he was, okay, all right, okay.
Breath check.
But, oh, dude, no, he was all about the tic tacs and all that.
Yeah.
I take him aside. Marley's, everybody's waiting. I go, "Everybody take a knee, take 5." And I take him aside. This is one of the greatest pieces of direction I've ever given to an actor. And I take a knee in front of him so I get eye to eye with him. And I said, "You listen to me." And he's dead serious, little 12, 13-year-old kid. "Yes, Mr. Evans. Yes, sir, Dave." I go, "Now, listen to me. This is the best direction you're ever going to get. You do exactly as I say, and everything will be fine." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "You keep your tongue in your mouth." And he said, "Okay, I will." He had no idea I was like, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Chauncey. And he was a very good boy, and everything was cool. And he asked for a second take, and Marley agreed, so we gave him a second take.
Oh, nice. So you had 2 takes.
He got 2 takes.
So you had it done and completed on the first one,
Yes.
but he was like, let's do another one.
The one in the movie is take number 1. Yes.
Awesome. Great stuff, man.
It was terrific. It was
well, thanks
awesome.
a lot again for joining.
Thank you very much.
One of my favorite movies, man. Thank you for taking out the time and coming out. And
My pleasure.
hope everyone has fun out there checking out the Sandlot for sure.
Come out tonight. You get to see the Sandlot in its natural habitat, a baseball field. It's
Definitely.
awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
You bet.